there's a man here in the spirit world, and he's just saying, I'm Mr. Macquarie. That's the first thing that he's saying. And he's not stern or strict, even though I put it across in that way, but he's an incredibly respectful man. So I know that he's given that as his surname, first of all. And he feels that, I know he was a granddad, he was a daddy, very much so in life, and he really loved his family. He was a really good family man. That's the first thoughts. I do feel like he's passed a few years now. I don't feel like he's there as a new arrival or a new soul. So I know I'm going back a little bit. I'm very much one of them traditional, you know, a man's man in a nice suit and the hair's all nice and, you know, he's nice and tidy, and he doesn't have, hold on guards, he doesn't have no beard or moustache or anything, you know, he's clean shaven in the way that I see him, and he's lovely, and he's just standing here, and he enjoyed a wee drink, but it wasn't on a regular basis, it was just a wee tipple and a bit of fun and good friendships and that, you know. So what do you reckon?
He enjoyed drinking.
That's okay. But he still had good connections and a bit of fun with it. But you understand his name is Mr. Macquarie? You're Macquarie, and was he your granddad? Daddy, that'll still do. So it's your dad then. And do you want to come up and join me and we'll have a wee chat? Come on. A wee moment, and then your daddy just stepped in. He went, "I'm Mr. Macquarie," and he's given me like this real sense again of lots of people would have connected to him, would have known him, you know, in that regard. So do you understand? Again, your dad was a real well-liked, well-loved man, because he feels this way. And I know I said he's not too stern, but the more I'm starting to get the sense of his personality, I feel he may have been a wee touch in that way. You know, it's not that he's strict, like super hard, but I don't get this feeling of him to be, like he's a man's man, you know, and he would have held himself very well in that way, and he didn't really like to he loved you all, there's no doubt about it, you know, he's a good family man, but maybe not huggy, I love you, that kind of, do you get me?
Yeah.
Alright. You're looking at me like I'm nuts, and want to be honest here, what's wrong with you? Okay, and you're there, I've been on the table going, what's happening? So as long as you're getting it all, and you're doing alright, come on, what else? I know it's a popular name, but he said just simply John. Is there John?
Yes,
John, do you know I felt that? John Macquarie? There we are. Then that's your daddy then, isn't it? Couldn't it get better than that? That's good proof. Have you any links towards Riverdale, Finicky area, girls? Willowvale, is that near there? Round the corner, that's okay, because he's in my head, clairvoyantly, I can just see that area. So I know that's where he's lived in, is that where you come from? Yeah, right, okay, so as long as you understand where he's bringing thoughts to. And he's standing here like, I'm alright, like, love, I'm alright. And I'm saying, I don't know, but what else? I'm trying to get him, and I don't feel he was a bit shy, let me tell you either, do you know?
It's going to make me cry.
She's poker face right now. I know. You're doing amazing, but you're doing amazing. Right, come on, John. What else? There's something about. Do you remember years ago if he enjoyed doing a wee bit of boxing?
He loved boxing and watching boxing and stuff.
Well, because he's not. Well, can I just say he showed me going back years ago in his own. But this may be before your mum and stuff. But he's talking about boxing, and then he's standing here and he's like, "You can see me doing this," and this is what he's bringing the memory of. And he says, "Never think that he's far away, because he's not. He's still around family, and he doesn't feel you're maybe. I'm not saying you don't believe in this, but maybe you needed the proof." So that you have a bit more belief. That's what I'm trying to say. Do you know what I mean? You always think, could it be? Is it possible? Yes, people do get their own wee signs. I don't feel you've had a lot from your wee dolly, but maybe this tonight is one of the biggest signs for you.
Yeah, well.
Well, you give me his whole name. Like, what do you want me to do? Pull out a birth certificate or something? Do you know what I mean? What, sorry? I know. Well, I said he's in a suit and a Sunday best, and he's all clean and. I know. I stand beside me, it's hard enough.
I feel like he had lovely, you know, bit more. It wasn't thinned out. Like he had nice thick brown hair. I know. He's bloody thick hair, and it's all sitting nice. It's not that he looks Italian, but he's got that swarthiness about him. Do you know what I mean? That's the way he's presenting himself. Oh, he was a good-looking man. He's standing there, and he's. I don't know. I feel like he still wants to box me a wee bit, but that's okay. But if he loved the boxing and it was a sport he enjoyed watching, that was the only sport he followed. So that's it. So then you get me. But I feel still, if you check, when he was in his younger years, it was something he did go to a boxing club. Like he had a wee go at it. But nothing professional. I'm going to leave you there with your wee daddy's love. Take John McAree, your daddy, his love to you. Thanks very much for working with me. Well done.